Welcome back to another episode of Nicotine Freedom. This episode is going to be a complete breakdown of the 5-week progression, otherwise known as Phase 1 through Phase 5. And here, obviously, on the left, you can see Week 1. On the very right, Week 5. And I'm just going to be breaking it down for you, talking about the system and some thoughts about it. And just as a reminder, this is all available to you for free on my Patreon, link in the description below. Also, you feel free to take a screenshot or what have you of your current video. That way you can keep it with you and track your progress. And let's get started. Week 1, 2 minutes and 2 minutes. That's all it is, 4 minutes a day. 2 minutes writing about the person you intend to become. Every sentence starts with that phrase, the person I intend to become, and then fill in the blank. It doesn't have to be every sentence, but it should be very close to every sentence. And then immediately followed by another 2 minutes, using your timer, of course. Always use a timer. And this time you're writing in doubles. So it's a 4-minute writing exercise, and you're done for Week 1. Now, I say Week 1, but that's day 1 of Week 1. You will do this every day for 1 week. And systematically work up through the progression. On Week 2, you have your first echo feedback, which is to say that is the first time you will read your past writing. 1 day in the past, you will read it, just as a refresher, essentially. This keeps the ideas and the thoughts fresh in your subconscious mind, and it also increases clarity of your vision. Echo feedback is extremely powerful. I'll go as far to say it's actually the backbone of this entire routine. You could think of it as fertilizer for a garden. Week 3, nothing has changed here, except for now we are reading the past 3 days, which is a full echo feedback. So you're writing for 2 minutes timed, person you intend to become, then you're writing for 2 minutes timed in doubles, and then later on in the day, towards the end of the day, as you can see below, you will read the past 3 days. All of this needs to be done in an interrupted form. You need to find some space every day where you can do this without distraction. And keep in mind, remind yourself, it's literally 12 minutes at the most. You can find time to do it. Week 4, now we change the time. 4 minutes in the beginning for the person I intend to become, and then 3 minutes of doubles, followed later in the day by 3 days of echo feedback. And then Week 5, the final week, is the full routine. This is the full, matured 533 routine. This is how I freed myself. This is how you can free yourself. It's only a matter of time. You will either succeed or you will perish. One of the two will happen. Don't try to quit cold turkey. Don't try to convince yourself that you must quit on a given day. Continue doing what you're doing, but just do this instead and continue doing it. And realize that you will either succeed or you will perish. One of the two will happen first. And all of my money is betting on the fact that you will succeed and free yourself long before you perish. Week 5 is 5 minutes. Every sentence, the person I intend to become. And then 3 minutes of doubles, followed by, again, 3 days of echo feedback. That is the full 533 routine. 5 minutes, 3 minutes, and then you read the past 3 days. That's it. And just one last thing to consider here is, if you have the kind of mind that I have, which is a stubborn mind, it's hard to make myself do things. It's hard to make anybody do things. I mean, it's hard to force yourself to do things, obviously. This is the essence of self-discipline. We all know this. But what I'm trying to say is this. If you get to Week 2 or Week 3 and you start to feel a sort of mental momentum going on, if you start to feel an interesting change going on within your psyche, within your subconscious mind, within your perception of things, feel free to skip directly to Week 5. Feel free to skip directly to the full mature 533 routine. This progression is simply a suggestion to make sure that you continuously work towards it, because let me remind you, dear listener, if you miss even a single day, it is detrimental. Do not forget that. You cannot miss a single day. So if you catch yourself starting to miss a couple days, just go back to week 2, 3, or 4. Go back to some method in which your mind finds it tolerable so that you can again work yourself up to week 5, the full routine. With all that being said, I hope you have a good rest of your day. Stay along the path. I look forward to hearing from you. Take care of yourself. Bye now.